So today I'm here to talk about something I think everyone should keep in their car, which is a jump pack. If you don't know, jump packs are battery packs with circuitry that can boost the voltage up and amperage up enough to jump a dead battery in a car. And these are great to keep in your car for three reasons. Number one is you could jump a dead battery. So if your battery dies or you come across somebody with a dead battery, it's very easy to jump it takes moments to jump a dead battery with one of these battery powered jump packs. You could just keep them in the trunk of your car. The second reason is, and I think this is actually a really important reason, these are just big batteries. So they could charge your devices, your phones. So if you're in some sort of emergency, a blackout, or you get stranded somewhere, your car runs out of gas, you can use these to power your devices to make sure you can make an emergency phone call or have battery power in some sort of emergency. And the last thing is their flashlights. So if you have a flat tire in the dark and you need a flashlight using one of these, they're kind of big. You could put them down and have a light. Way better than using the flashlight on your phone to power the seat at night. We have two different jump packs here, which I'm going to be comparing. Both of these jump packs are around $100 on Amazon. So these are two different jump packs. They both cost around $100. This is the GB40 from NOCO, which is a pretty established brand in jump packs. I bought this myself, and it's a 1,000 amp. That's how much energy it could give out to jump pack. And we're going to talk about the battery capacities in a moment, but also we have here the ATGFOX jump pack here. This is the 8250A model, and this was actually provided for me by the company to review and look over. So this one was provided by me to look over, and this one here I bought a few years ago. So let's take a quick look at their features. They're both around $100. Now, the NOCO claims they could give 1,000 amps to boost a car, to jumpstart your car, which is enough to start most average cars. If you had a really big truck with a V8 engine, this might not quite have enough juice for you. This is also handy for starting things like lawn equipment, your tractor, or your riding mower if that dies. This has a little over 2,000 amp hours of energy in the battery, and it's a pretty simple device. If you hit power, all you get is a battery meter telling you how much battery you have. And if you hook this up to a car, this will flash, letting you know it's ready to jump the car, and you could try to start the car. It does have a flashlight. It's nice. It has two light sources here, and it does your basic flashlight things. It could blink, and it has a couple different brightness levels. This did have a bag that it came in, but I lost the bag at some point, so now it's naked. The ATGFOX is a bigger battery. So this claims to have a 20,000 amp hour battery, so almost 10 times bigger than this one. It comes in this nice case, which is way better than the sack this originally came in. If you turn it on, it has a screen here with that gives you way more information than just your three dots. You can see that's 100% power, and right now it's giving out 0 watts of energy. It does have a flashlight as well, although this flashlight is just one spot, and I kind of like the one on the NOCO better flashlight. This claims to be able to, see if we can get it to turn off. There we go. This claims to be able to give out over 8,000 amps of starting power. That seems pretty optimistic to me. That's a lot of power, but they claim that this could start things like big rigs and obviously full-size vehicles. I don't have a big rig to test, so we'll see if we could jump a normal car or something like that with this, which is all I would ever use it for. I don't drive big rigs, so I'm not really worried about that, but let's see if we could actually jump a regular car. It does come in this nice case, and we do have, similar to the NOCO, there are some leads that you plug in to jump your car. I will say that these do feel the wire gauge is thinner, and the leads don't feel as well made as the NOCO leads here do. You can see the difference there in the copper if we look down there, and I would be very worried about the idea of 8,000 amps flowing through these wires, but I think we'll be able to start a regular car, but we'll test that a little bit later. First thing we're going to do is we're going to test the battery backup capacity of the bigger one, the ATGFOX, which claims to have 20,000 amp hours. I don't have any official testing devices to test this, but I do have a way I think we could give this a try. This is a little bit less capacity, with about 2,000 amp hours, so this is good for charging your phone once or twice, but this one claims to have way more power, so we're going to give that a test. That's next. For our first test, we're going to go in the yurt. Please excuse the mess, but the yurt right now is being lit up by my USB camping light, which is being powered by the ATGFOX jump pack. One nice feature of the ATGFOX jump pack is it will tell you how many watts are being consumed by whatever it's powering. So right now this is saying that the camping light is using 2 watts of energy, using energy at a rate of 2 watts. And on the ATG, there is 2 outputs, the old school USB and the USB-C output. And right now our charge is 100%. So if my math is correct, I believe this light bulb can draw up to 5 watts of energy with 20,000 milliamp hours of energy on store. This light bulb should be able to be powered by that jump box for over 20 hours. So what I'm gonna do is leave this on overnight, come in tomorrow morning and see, about 12 hours later, see if the light bulb is still powered and how much charge the box has left. I think that's a good test of its capacity, so we'll see if it's as advertised. All right, we're here at the yurt the next morning. Let's check out what's happening. Camping light is still on, that's good. Let's check out the charge box. 50% capacity, still pumping out 2 watts. That's pretty good. Let's charge this back up and get ready for the next test. Interestingly, the ATGFOX also tells you the rate at which it's charging, and it says it'll take a charge of up to 18 watts. This charger is pretty slow. So I've been looking for a person with a dead battery to jump for the last few days, and I haven't found anyone. I'm not going to drain my own car batteries because that's expensive and not good for the car batteries, but I did drain the battery on my tractor so we could practice boosting the battery with the jump packs. We're going to start with the old reliable GB40, so let's just make sure the battery here on the tractor is dead. It's dead. All right, so to use this, just plug it in, hook it up to the battery, turn it on. And when you see the colors flashing like that, it's ready to start. So let's give it a try. So today we drained the battery overnight again. So we have another dead battery on the tractor, and we're going to try the ATGFOX jumper. So works just like the other one. Got to plug it in and hook it up to the battery. Turn it on. All right, so if you could see, I actually did this on purpose, but I reversed the polarity on the leads and it's blinking and yelling at me. It says battery reverse connection. So that warning worked. We're gonna go ahead and unplug it. It's nice to have the nice clear warning messages on the screen and not just the 3 dots on the other screen. So this time we'll hook it up the right way. 12 volt ready, so I think that means it's ready to start. Let's give it a try. So that used 6% of the battery charge. It's another benefit of having the larger battery pack, as you get more jumps out of a single charge, but that seemed to work. I'm pretty sure this would start a normal car. I don't know if it's going to start a tractor trailer or something like that, but if you just have a normal 4-cylinder commuter car, I think this battery pack would be perfect for you. In conclusion, if you're interested in having a jump pack, either of these options are pretty good for $99. If you are only concerned about being able to jump your car in an emergency, I'd go with the old reliable NOCO brand. GB40 will get your car started. If you're interested in having a larger battery backup, the ATGFOX is a good choice. This one's going to go right here in the back of my Saab, which, as you might know, has a tendency to break down every once in a while. So this will hopefully get me going next time that happens.